Hello, this is Vulturefire. I'm lazy, thinking is hard, so this is going to be a quick play video. So, I have decided that I'm going to do quick play Silan into idols. We're going to take... Oh, I don't normally take that into quick play, but I am not awake. That seems potentially okay. Sure. Thinking is hard. We're just going to go for it. Let's get our idols. Kind of want to turn on hunt just because I usually don't do hunt, and I just want to... We'll do that. Ooh, I don't know that I want to deal with that, though. Well, we have the entire run to figure out what we're going to do there. So I guess that is the challenge of the run, is that... Okay. So it's hunt hunger all the way up. And the name of the game is answering the question of how do we beat Bay later. So do we go Ramparts? Do we go Mushroom Forest? Ramparts would give us access to evasion out of the whatever. Icy Gale would give us access to freezing. I think we're going to go here. I think our goal is to find a way to get critical. Should we probably go here? No, because there is the Cobra card. Student gives critical. If we go here, Blinding Clouds could get us critical, or what's the other card? Hunting Trance would be great. But Ruby Dragon is another fight that could just kill us. I think this is what we're going to do. Alright. Here we go. We had to talk about this card not being that good. I'm betting it ends up leaving. Do we have any strikes? No, because crossbow strike. But I think we take that. On the assumption we'll find something good with it. That seems okay. Ooh. I don't think I'm sold on sheltered studies. I don't think I'm convinced that it's giving us enough shield. I think Thundering Blast is interesting. I think Invigorate's better. Take Phase Grace. Honestly, upgrading Phase Grace seems entirely reasonable. Rallying Strike we may cut, but if we weren't going into Ramparts, I would. We're going into Ramparts and it seems good there. I think we upgrade Scattered Mod because that's just very good. And then... Oh right, the mana in this deck is so awkward starting out, I forgot. Because like these upgrades are not that good on mana. We upgrade the Phase Grace. Yeah, that's just a very good upgrade. And then we're going to cut... I think we keep the Rallying Strike for now. I do not like Treasure Hunt into this much hunt, because the treasures are really awkward. And then I don't think we need 2 infuses. I think that's also a little awkward. Okay, so... Would like an artillery. I wouldn't hate a Thrill of the Hunt. I wouldn't hate a Versatile Strike. Recurring Torment's very good and is definitely getting nerfed. This fight could be a nightmare, but we could draw into that one thing. And Agile Strike would be pretty good if we can get it set up. Let me think. If we can get Invigorating Sunlight, that theoretically sets us up to go to find like a Strenuous Vigor. To be a powerful source of Strenuous Vigor, but we already have Blood Charm, so we don't need that. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to start here, go through there, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, getting this right off the bat is very good. Honestly, Blood Charm. Doop, doop, doop. The nice thing here is that actually these guys surviving for a turn is useful to us, and then it like let us get extra damage off of the arcane detonations. They're going to take a little bit of damage, but taking out 2 of them first obviously makes things easier, although the Void Starter showing up is less good for us. Right. And second just dupe you. Okay, so we're going to take some damage from you. But we can detonate you, which will chain react and kill that. Not a huge fan of that. I'm debating playing this. I think not. Playing that is basically free. Okay. And then we are actually fine. Yeah, that works out great. And the invigorate. Ensure that we came out of this at full health. Those upgrades aren't necessarily amazing. Okay, we will take an agile strike. We can't critical yet, but it'll be very good once we can. And I do think it's worth going through the extra fights to get to this. I think we will go ahead and do that just because we have the flash bomb. And then let's just dunk you out of existence. Because yeah, now we get these. We should be good to go. Because goodbye. Goodbye. Easy. Rookie strike. With +3 strike damage, it actually seems really good. Armor up is also very good potentially. But I think rookie strike, especially when we already have a rallying strike, that seems potentially like a plan. Something that resembles a plan if you squint at least. And we're not going to bother using Blood Charm just for that. Unfortunately, this didn't decide to come out of the gate doing its ridiculous multi-attack plus arcane that it sometimes does. I already scattered modded. I think we will be doing enough strikes here to justify doing that. Enough stuff here in general, I guess. I could try and focus on killing that, but I really want to get the front one dead as soon as possible. Because yeah, it can do this, and I don't want it to do that. So this is a phase grace that we're guaranteed to draw into, which seems worthwhile. Like, we're only still going to explode the once. Do that and hope that we find something useful. We didn't really. So this one, if it dies, is actually just gone. And now if we get an arcane detonation on, say, you, then unfortunately, like, we can do all this, but there's no way to stop us from just eating all this damage here. But I guess it could have been worse. We didn't actually drop any recoverable. Status decrease every turn +2. That's pretty good. I don't think I'm sold on that. I think group focus probably. Well, I don't know. We can only take so many stasis cards is the problem. I don't think we want Vengeful Restoration necessarily. That seems good. And then just go to an event. We'll upgrade, I think, Rookie Strike. And then, yeah, I don't think I'm, obviously Extract potential is bad. Devourer Strike is so good though. We are going to get shots at it every time, but, and Devourer Strike is, so, the thing with Devourer Strike is it's very good with several things, but very bad with other things. We'll get more shots at it. I think going and getting this artillery is more important. Because we know we're going to get shots at whatever in the future, including the boss here. I totally missequenced that. I could do this. That actually doesn't seem like the worst idea, because that just gives me a bunch of sturdy to work with. I could freeze, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm probably going to freeze next turn to prevent the, because yeah, this gives me another blast. But yeah, I might freeze this turn to get the shock, to prevent getting shocked, because getting shocked sounds like a bad time. Okay, so We need to get rid of all of the whatever, so that we can get that out. See, absolutely getting tough out. That's not quite lethal. If I do this, I should have sequenced it differently. I think we do that because that'll do relatively close to getting that kill. Actually works out perfectly. I'm also pretty happy with that happening, I think. Play that. That actually works out. Whoop. Whoop. Take all your power, take as much of your powerful as I can. Bait the hits. Lots of shield. Did I get extra status decrease? Status decay? I totally did. I somehow missed that, but yeah, that makes the phase grace even better. Not a huge fan of... We also are in dire need of more mana. Problem is, like, if evades come out... So I want to get this out. Which means not getting shield, but... Oh, we could actually take damage here. Yeah, relatively unlucky on that. We're going to be bleeding next turn as well. We do at least get to evade these hits. I think it's worth doing that. And now we probably can get the kill here. May cost us a little bit of health, but we should be able to get the kill. Yeah, we can do this first. That went very smoothly. Okay. I don't think any of this is what we're looking for. I was really hoping to see mana here. I don't... Well, I don't think so. I think that we have too many other things that we want to be getting. And this is pretty bad into hunger sometimes. I think we take the versatile strike, although we may immediately cut it. I mean, it is evasion. Just expensive. And like, we want to upgrade mana, but we don't have great ways to do that. This gets us more growth. I think I can justify that. And then this is actually very good, I think. I think that's better. I think that upgrade is happening, but not quite yet. And the question is, do we cut the other infuse? It's fine, but... Do we just... Because we've cut the infuse, we're basically just counting on the cannon blasts. But I think that's okay. I think cutting cards is important. Yeah, especially if we're going to be getting an artillery here. I think the infuse becomes less important. Maybe I should upgrade mana if I'm planning to pick up an artillery, though. Just the mana upgrades here are so... Well, I guess charging focus with artillery isn't that bad to get that upgrade. Whoop. Whoop. I guess I may as well play that, so that'll kill that. Okay. Okay. Let's do this first, so we have the lifesteal. So there goes the other plated, which means that we can freeze next turn. Which is good, because, yeah. Because we can evade the damage, but we can't evade the big hit. Or we can't, we can't evade the arcane. So yeah, we may as well freeze that out, I think. I should have done this. I think it's still worth it, even though it costs me a ton of mana. Because it's actually good that, I think. So that'll transform it, and we will have absolutely enough damage here. And we don't even take any damage. So, flawless. Cannot complain with how this run is going so far. As good as Hexed Bolts is, I am willing to spend a reroll here to take an artillery. And doubling Spyglass seems incredible, usually. Test supply +2 is pretty great. Is it worth taking this fight? We get an idle bonus. We have to take a card. Lurking Presence would be okay. Blighted Bite would, I guess, technically be okay against Bailator, but I don't think I would take it. Mind Tap, maybe? And we are kind of short on card draw, although card draw is always risky into hunger. And then I guess we're just I should have blown up you. I guess we're evading both hits anyway. May try burning rerolls on trying to get a Devourer's Strike against in boss here. I could duplicate that, but I don't think that's worth it. I also could freeze, but I don't think freeze is worth it. And then, yeah, we can go ahead and take you off the board. Now we only have one giant angry worm to deal with. Okay. Alright, so we need space in hand to get 3 cannon blasts. We could duplicate that. I think we're definitely freezing. We're gonna get powerful, and yeah, I think we are just duplicating that. Because that gets us 2 Scattered Blood pluses, which should ensure that we absolutely win. We didn't even need to, but we're gonna take a little bit of damage here from Poison and Leech, but very much worth it. Honestly, kind of like the Crossbow Strike here. Heroic Vigor is also not bad, but we already do have the combat ready, so I don't know that we need it. I think we just take the Crossbow Strike. And once again, we have this question like, do we want to bother taking this fight, or do we want to just take an event? I will just take the event. Nope, I still do not remember what the conditions are for that fight, but I just never meet them. Okay, so need to avoid tripping opportunists because I really don't want to get got by this jerk. This actually works out fairly nicely that I have whatever. I'm not going to be able to reload here, but so the first phase of each one of these jerks has Berserk, but the other phases don't. So that's going to work out fairly nicely. Okay. Oh, had an evasion. I am very smart sometimes. All the time. Do we need to freeze out anyone this turn? I don't think so. Because we will kill you. And then, yeah, we will we won't get statused here, which is the important thing, I think. I don't love that. Especially not with the back one having the stuff it's up to. I would copy that, but I can't really. And we are so short on mana. There's no opportunist up. Okay, good. Bit late to check that. Okay, so we can get some mana here. I think we're probably actually going to Spyglass just the reload, because we just need to draw cards. And I think our goal is to kill that. Yeah, because that'll guarantee we get the mana here. Trying to think through. I don't think I can justify playing that out. Okay, good. So this will 100% kill you, give us some evasion. We're actually in pretty good shape at this point. And if we detonate this one again, it loses whatever. But if we detonate that one, we can take this much damage, I think. But we would get shocked, and we don't want to get shocked. So, there we go. Okay, let's... By the way, I do think artillery is an underrated card. I think the card is slightly busted. I think that it 100% could be safely nerfed. Let's do that, see if I get... Okay, I was hoping that I would get whatever strike. So that'll hatch that into final form, which will not be long for this world. No, that doesn't even detonate. So, I was going to detonate the back one to get rid of the hidden, but a bit late on the Insidious Power Stone. We are probably getting shocked here if we don't get the kill, but we're at least not getting hit. Oh, right. The evasion still. I should have just played out the meditate. I am very clever. Getting got by that twice in one fight. Worth it to do that, because even though the evasion, we do still get to do some work. Also totally fine with this thing having shock, because we are already shocked, and it's kind of an awkward time to do that, just because we have bleed. But this doesn't quite work out for us, does it? Because we can't quite get... Oh. So we can't quite get everything down. That's okay, though. We got to meditate off, which I think is super worth it. Right. That one because it's less stuff. And then that one. Hey, we finally evolved a Rookie Strike. We are never getting a Masterful Strike in this deck, which is fine. There we go. Okay. No? I mean, it is evasion, but... Strenuous Vigor. It's, I mean, we can't afford it, but it's so good. And then Artillery Plus is also just incredible. Because the other thing about Artillery Plus is like it gives us more Cannon Blast, but it's not actually really any more expensive to play out most of the time. We do still kind of need the block. I think we got the recharge. I think we're just never really in a position to... I'm very bad at sequencing it out, I think is the point. Okay, so we're going to go through here. That'll let me force a Devourer Strike. And I think the Devourer Strike is more important than the Elemental Strike even. We can pick up an Ice Shards here. We can actually force both of those. Could we get a reroll second from this? Although, Mystic Ritual is very good with the... Well, I say it's very good. It trips Opportunist is the problem. We can take one double Idle Fight, which would give us a shot at getting a Fatigue threshold increase. I may go here and force a Cornered Focus now that I actually think about it. I mean, he's not getting an Idle bonus, but we could really use the Cornered Focus. And I guess we could force one here if we hold on till there, but I wouldn't be averse to having 2 copies. And there's a chance that this fight ends up just going terribly for us, and we don't really care about any of the cards at this point. Okay. Now draw us into Rookie Strike. Should have played it out whatever sooner. I just forget that it applies bleed. Torn between getting this kill and I just get the kill. It reduces the incoming damage so much. There's just no reason to get fancy. That's right. I need to be saving the Blood Charm for the Strenuous. Not that it matters a ton, but I should actually do that. Like, this is super mega overkill. And go and get Mighty, I guess, which I should have done beforehand, but the fight's not going to last long enough for the Mighty to matter because it's not going to last past this turn. And then, yeah, we need that Cornered Focus, and we didn't even have to burn a reroll on it. And I would take the Rocky Hide. Rocky Hide is also very good because we do have a Strenuous Vigor, so that gives way to stack Plated. Should have done that first. Absolutely, we are freezing out the Plated. We don't want that to show up. No point getting that. I need to detonate this back one here, which we can do. Okay. Do this again, even though we super don't need to. Goodbye. And now we evade all those hits, and we keep an evasion left over because we're cool. Bye. Gathering Bolt's probably okay. I don't know if Chill does anything for us. I think we burn a reroll here. I guess. I do like it, it's just I'm not sure that we can afford it. Alright, that's gonna give us exactly enough space for the cannon blast. Oh, we actually managed to accidentally made space for that, which was not actually my goal. Could play that. If we draw exactly no mana, we're sad. Fortunately, the way these numbers work out, we can still play this. Ooh. Yeah, I'm into it. Okay. Give me a second. All right, so do that. Whoop. Ice shards. Evade chance plus 15% is kind of tempting into Bay later. Especially since these other ones are trash. But that is just such a good thing for us that I can't really justify it, I think. I think we take Deadly Stinger. It's also okay against Bay later because it just lets us strip Purity. Alright, I'm gonna... I don't think I want to... I should remove something. Do we still need the Invigorate? We won't once we have... Well, we won't have a Sturdy source. Well, we have the tool. Strenuous Vigor heals. I don't think we need the Invigorate anymore. Alright. We just really need to play that. I would like to not get frozen here. But it's really not the end of the world if we do. And I don't think this is the turn we care about freezing out, so. Oh yeah, we can just play those out. It means that we're down 2 cards still, but. Freezing out this turn means preventing the whatever from coming out, which I think is actually okay. Prevents it from getting runes. That decays away anyway, so. Oh, I should get that out. But we already have, right, we already spent a freeze, so. Alright. Need that shield because we are going to be detonated. Unfortunately, nothing we can do about getting shocked. But, oh, I should do this. Well, I guess doing it after we got the cannon out did make sense. I think we want to freeze out next turn. Because I think next turn is the X6 attack. Yeah. Getting value out of game knowledge. And these are from the Strenuous Vigor. This will make our Cannon Blast cheaper. And I think we win. We at least get close. Yeah, we win. Artillery is completely reasonable. Devourer Strike. Starting Purity is very good. I really like upgrading Devourers. Gives us more powerful. I don't think that is that good. I think this is actually pretty good. This is also reasonable. I think we want Rallying Plus. We, I think, have enough good strikes in the deck. Can we afford to skip a removal at this point? Do we still need the Mystic Ritual? It's still really our only good draw. I really don't want to remove it. It's just so awkward into whatever, but I think that's okay. I think we're just moving on. Okay. Let's do that, because you need to get frozen. We can take damage from you, or from you, but not from you and you. Okay, pretty happy with that. All right, let's think. Do we just have the one strike to draw right now? Yes. So if we play this, we can then forcibly redraw it with rallying, which I don't hate. Since it will be 0 mana. Sequencing here is hard. I think we do that, which gets us powerful. We do that. This will kill that. Even kills this one. And now we have an amount of evasion. But we may as well just freeze out here because the fight's basically over. Get rid of that. We evade, and we have purity. Look at this goober. Get out of my sight. Okay. Absolutely, we are re-rolling and we are taking hunting trance. That does nothing for us. That's kind of tempting. The extra crit chance. This may be worth it just because it makes this more reliable, and we may be, well, relying on it. Do you have any crit chance natively otherwise? Pressing all the wrong buttons. We do not. I think that's worth it. I still just don't know on removals. I think we stay. Yeah, we'll do this fight. See if we see. Let's actually just go ahead and do that. Get the bleed out. And that will do a decent amount of damage. That shield may come in handy. Right, well, as things go, 2 evasion could definitely be worse. So we could freeze you, and that lets us do this, which I think is justified. Is artillery justified? I don't think artillery is justifiable, unfortunately. I really want it to be, but we wouldn't have been able to actually play out the cannons. So we're just going to do this. Hurry for evasion. Even more evasion. I guess that was the one downside tripping the opportunity, that now you are absolutely going to, because there's nothing we can do to stop that. Oh. I guess I'm fine with that actually being the thing we copy. So we got rid of the evasion, so this can now... Let's get the tough out. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Let's pop one of the... whatever. Okay. So, someone comes out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow that'll be summoned. Interesting. There's definitely something screwy with enemy action transitions. I just haven't been able to pin it down enough to file a bug report. Absolutely, we are being vigorous this turn. Oof, that's fine. Is it fine? Eh, maybe not. I probably should have tried to play that. Okay. We do get to dodge that bleed, which is good. Let's, I guess, pop you. We unfortunately are taking a lot of damage here. Because this is just a pretty brutal fight. And these are less helpful than we would like this turn. So this has to hit that one. I think we save that for next turn. Because we are getting a frenzy turn here. We're going to get to stop this from actually getting the summon off. It's a little awkward timing on that. I think it's worth doing that, although it costs us some health. Actually, it doesn't. I lied. The important thing is it gets us... Okay, that's actually very good for us. And we did take a huge amount of damage that one turn. But we did pull it out. Honestly, maybe worth the against the odds. We may just need another shield generator. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Plus 5% natural evade chance. We are now up to 20% natural evade. No, because we didn't take that. We didn't take the martial guard. We took the critical. Focus on your defense. Sure, tough buff going in. We will rest. This is a fight that absolutely can destroy us if we get unlucky. I think this is more valuable than that. Because so when we're like against Bay later, we will want to be able to get tough as needed. Okay. We can't actually use that, unfortunately. I mean, we can. It just... I guess we can do it just for the vulnerable, even if we don't play that out. The nice thing here is we do get to blank that first round of burn. Okay, we can do this now. We're going to get powerful this turn. We are going to copy Strenuous Vigor for value. Pull you out of hidden. Take away your tough. And that doesn't flip it into... Because we kind of want the drakes to come out on our own terms. We do conveniently also block off... we also upgrade up to our amount of whatever. Is there a strenuous... There is Insidious Power Stone, so I don't want to play this out yet, because I want to save that for Insidious Power Stone. I don't think I want to spend all my mana on that. There's a Void Stalker. Okay. Gone. Should have gotten that out first. Look, I'm just real bad at sequencing. Oof, that's ugly. I think we have to play these out is the problem. Well, I think that's worth it. We are now on fire with no cleanse, which means we are now in an awkward position. But so the problem is if we draw and we don't find mana, but that gets us a whatever. If we're not going to be able to do everything we want here, we may as well do that. We do get to evade all these heads. Unfortunately, there goes all of our extra evasion. I think we do play that. Kind of tempting to freeze this out, but we're only losing one of our evasion ranks here to that because we had 2 temporary. Okay, and that means we also get to preserve evasion, which is good. Bleed's obviously annoying, but okay. Okay. Frenzy turn. Oh, I see what's that wrong. Surprise, I see when something wrong. That kills? So I think even without the transform, that's worth it. And now we get to evade this. Hunt is actually useful to us here in providing extra evasion. Less useful to us there and eating up all of our extra evasion. Well, we only actually eat one. Oh no, we don't need any hits here. We did manage to get up to the right count of evasion. And we still saved this bleed, and we haven't used up our freeze yet. Naturally, this on the turn that we are bleeding. Okay. Opportunist is up. Means we can't play that, but pop. And there we go. That's a win. Without taking any damage. Doop. We could discard it, but we can't. Fiery Presence is okay. Forbidden Rites I don't think we can justify. Fiery Presence seems okay, maybe? We definitely want to upgrade it, I think. I really want Hunting Trance to go to 3 mana, but it doesn't. May upgrade cornered focus. Actually, agile strike. Makes it more consistent. I think we kind of just need to keep it against the odds, unfortunately. Crossbow strike is questionable. I think it's the strike I least want to draw with rallying strike. Okay, so as far as cards go, I honestly would probably take a second Devourer's strike. I would probably definitely take a clear focus. This fight could be rough, but Shadow Flame focus seems pretty okay. We do want the ability to get hidden, I think, actually. I think getting, well, yeah. I think getting hidden is the thing. So we can go through these two. Try and find where the other burbs are. So there's a bird there, but I'm trying to think, are there any double birds? That's double bird. So if we go through here, we can force Dead of Night. And I wouldn't hate a Rhyme Shield. I also wouldn't hate a Persecute or a Hunter's Focus. I think we'll start here. So if we do this, we get attacked. But I could do that. Worth it. I think that's worth it. So the other thing about freezing out this is that now it's completely out of whatever. Let's see if we get... Hey, we got a crit. Which means we can stack some evasion. Pop and pop. Pop and pop. So close to dead. Well. Bye. Reroll? Yep, that's mana. Sure, we'll take the plated buff. They cannot have our blood charm. We need that. And I would like to have... I wouldn't hate having a turn to gunk. Alright. We actually managed to avoid getting cursed here. And we have guaranteed crits for the next couple turns, which will possibly be the rest of the fight. We will see. Because we do get these. Ah. We won't be able to actually use that, unfortunately. But now I might be able to get away with it. Maybe not. Well, actually. Worth it. Alright. Goodbye. Okay. Nice and easy. Turn to gunk. Love to see it. We may be able to get rid of the combat ready at this point. Okay. Deciding if I want to do... If I want the... Yeah, I do think I need the exhaustions this time. Gonna just tag you. Transform that. There goes all of your evasion. There goes your hidden. If I hit, whichever one I hit will, if I hit one of them, it will freeze, or I can just do this and get both of them frozen. I think we still want to get damage out, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and force the freeze out. And we have purity, so first freeze is free. I think we can totally afford to get rid of that. Okay, but I guess we may as well get more. Whatever. Doing that just for the so we can actually play these out. Aha, you fools. Okay. Finally, we can get this off. We don't actually need to use that because I've forgotten, but of course, with Devourers, I guess I did say that at some point that I knew that that was a thing. And this is actually gonna just demolish these fools. Oh, whoops. Oh, I would be concerned, except I'm not. Giving out a bunch of shield is rude, but we can deal with it. Slows down the kill probably by a turn. Especially with how relatively weak that is. That's all of our evasion. I can play more, but that's all of that evasion too. And goodbye. Give me a second. Alright, and we got a Shadow Flame focus, which... I don't think this is better than that, even with the ability to theoretically combine it with combo with Cryoflast. Calling Caller technically could be worth extra mana out of whatever. I think on balance is better than just passing. I think we upgrade Hunting Trance. I think we will want that extra evasion against Bay later. Lots of ranks and lots of stuff. What are you out of hidden? Oh, that gets us hidden, but then we just immediately pull back out again. If I do that, that's fine. Okay. Should be lethal. And there's Dead of Night. Look at how much value we get. Whew. What if we don't game link 4? Huh? You ever think of that? I think we probably do want... Yeah. Major transform that. I'm not going to play it this turn, but... Well... I said I'm not going to play it this turn. I could afford to get opportunisted. I think I actually do want to freeze you because I don't want to be enfeebled. I'm not sure which order the debuffs were in, so... Hey, happy to see that before we get the kill. And we could do this to get more likely evasion, but I don't think that's worth it. Yeah. So because we have Donk and Donk. Alright, Dead Knight is also a curse source, which works with, whatchamacallit? Makes me more inclined to upgrade the whatever focus, the Shadow Flame focus. Because, yeah, it does value. That anymore. Oh. No, our friendly summon. Alright. Evasion on the enemy is annoying, but I screwed up sequencing here. Okay. Value. I don't think we take any of this. I would take a corrupted font. I don't know if I would take the corrupted font over the empower. I think I would. I don't think I upgrade the corrupted font though without the cleanse. I think that's worth it. I think that still doesn't go to evasion 2, which is still very questionable. I think we're cutting the combat ready probably. Block upgrade is pretty bad. Dead of Night Plus doesn't really do anything for us. I like the extra res on ice shards, especially against Hunt, where we are going to have to cut through all that evasion. Yeah, I think combat ready we don't necessarily need. We have sources of all the other buffs. I would actually take another Shadow Flame focus. Might actually cut a mana shield or something. Go ahead and get tough. It's interesting that in this fight, the Dork is in the back, when it's in the front in the other fight. Actually going to just spin that here instead of on knocking out Hidden, because Hidden just doesn't matter. Pretty big damage increase. Definitely going to want to be into this turn Hidden. I'm not gonna bother playing that. Alright, and now we are hoping that we evade enough of these that we don't end up in too much pain. Good enough. Because we have, yeah, that was with only 55% evade chance. Okay, anyway. So this will put us back into hidden. So I think we save it for now. Although we don't actually need to be hidden because this will give us temporary evasion. This will reduce our, because our max recoverable is, oh no, this actually won't reduce our max recoverable. Because we have 35 max recoverable. Yeah, we really don't need to end hidden here. But we may as well. And then... because you never know what Hunt's going to do to us. So much evasion for us, which is good, because we are going to need a lot of it. I don't know that we can afford to drop out of hidden this turn. Especially when we're not going to be able to actually get a kill here. I mean, because especially if we're just going to be attacking the temporary evasion. Yeah, super worth it there. And there's still a chance we end up getting hit here. Yeah, we did end up getting hit. Which is unsurprising. Even with 8 evasion, there were 12, 15 hits coming in. Alright, let's go ahead and get this out. Oh. Opportunist on everyone is kind of annoying. Guess I could freeze out. Step 1 is to pull everybody out of hidden. And then I think I transform this, but I don't play it. We're totally gonna be bleeded. We're totally gonna get hit with bleed this turn, aren't we? Nope. Alright. And that gives us guaranteed crits. Gives them guaranteed crits too, which is a problem. But we can force a freeze out. Deal with that much first. And there's no opportunist this turn. So we are ending with that. So we need to get rid of the evasion so that this can come through and do work. Ooh, that's gonna do it. So this won't actually be able to do work for us, but hidden. Double hidden. That. I'll leave out of hidden. Take an extra. Is this lethal? Yes. Okay. Good talk. That's not what we're looking for. Absolutely Shadow Flame focus. Take another one. Starting evasion rank going into Bay later seems possibly worth more than the Pure Coast Crystal. Yeah, probably. Yeah. And I think it's actually time for a Rookie Strike to go. We just are not ever looping it. We just so far haven't looped enough to ever evolve it. I'm pretty happy with that extra plus 5% of evade chance, though. Makes hidden better. Oop. Although I guess that means we only have one strike in our starting list, but that's fine. Let's forcibly freeze you out. I don't necessarily love spinning my hidden right there. I'm considering... Yeah. I think it is worth transforming that. And we get hidden for value. Okay, I needed a clear space in hand for this. That'll do. Okay. We can actually do that now because we'll have powerful from this. We're going to just transform a treasure. Ooh. Kill. Yep. You're dead. And now we just have a mountain of treasures we can't do anything with. You're not quite dead. But now you are. Oh, right, you were just dead to that. So you're now cursed. No way for us to get back all the way up to full health, but that's okay because we do have it. And we're only down 2 health, which is a completely reasonable amount. I don't hate that, but I don't love it either. You just take the crossbow strike again and probably cut it. Actually, I'm fine with keeping it, I think, at this point. Ooh, if we fail this, I think we get... So this is upgrade a skill, but if we fail, I think we get another whatever fight. Yeah, this is a protector fight, which means that we get an extra clear focus. Which is one of those things that I know, but I rarely actually think about when I'm in a position to get value out of it. What if you don't steal a mana? Alright. So we can get back into hidden. Let's get shield in case we need it. Let's take away one of your plated. And yeah, let's get more evasion rings. Oh, we didn't get back into hidden because I didn't have whatever. No, none of the enemies were on fire yet. Because I hadn't fiery presenced. Let's get that gone and that gone. Because we are just gonna... do this for value. So much value. And all our mana gets stolen up. By these rude jerks. Let's make you vulnerable, because we can. So you're functionally dead. Now you're actually dead. Go ahead and get the card draw out. And there's still a burn on you, so we'll be able to get into hidden. I don't think we want to play that, because that risks us getting Arcane detonated, and there's no point in eating an Arcane detonation here. Just don't need to do it, so we're not gonna. Whoop. So the problem is we are going to eat an Arcane detonation here, it looks like. To get... But we only have to eat one, because after that, there goes your Arcane. There goes your Arcane Barrier. And there goes you. Well, just clear focus. And we need to clear focus here. Alright. And now, unfortunately, we get most of our mana stolen. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get the bleed out, although getting the powerful out first was technically a little bit better. Actually, just kind of like blocking out the attempt to set up Arcane Barrier. I think that just screws with us less. Okay. Not totally certain we can get value out of that. I think we're just going to draw cards, as risky as that is. We just don't have any spare mana is the thing. But... oh. So I can draw into stuff. Okay, well, that was kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping to draw into mana. I thought we were doing pretty good on mana, but I guess not. Fortunately, we are doing good on recoverable, on max recoverable, so it's fine. Freeze you out. We are... I think that technically is going to drop our recoverable by... oh, no, it doesn't. I can't do math or count. Or count on math. Thank you, Pro. I mean, we're already detonating anyway, we may as well. And then there we go. That's actually pretty nice because now we have a shield. So we're not going to actually take damage here from getting blown up. We lose our cross room, but we still have powerful, so. Oh. Unfortunately, now we're going to drop recover loss and get, yeah, we've gotten crazy lucky on evasions there. Yeah, so our lack of draw is absolutely kind of a problem. And the fact that we don't really have any guaranteed way to get sturdy set up, also not great. I think it's worth doing this first because it takes away that. And then yeah, we only have, we don't get the hidden out of that, but it's okay to get hidden out of whatever. I think this is the first fight that we have dropped max recoverable. Trying to think through like how we avoid eating damage here, or eating arcane here. I think the answer is we do that. Maybe just in turn. Now you only have one more arcane whatever. Pop, and we win. Actually, Spirit gets the kill. Honestly, this is very good. I think the fact that this gives us another source of sturdy might be what tips the balance. As much as I would like to reroll and get another clear focus. Permanent plated is actually nice because then we can value. I think we get rid of that because we do have other sources of powerful. And then I think we remove probably the crossbow strike. Well, but now we have 2 strikes again for whatever on turn 1. It could just be a mana shield. We didn't actually end up taking a mana card in that fight. Mana shield is still just like our weakest mana card by a lot. That's maybe questionable. Alright, we're gonna rest once, at least. I think we just get max health. Man, I would really have liked to have gotten, I think we'll rest one more time. I would really like to get, thank you, that's what I was looking for. Guaranteed tough. Guaranteed tough. Unfortunately, this is mostly dead. So we can just not play whatever because we don't want to trip Opportunist. But that will get rid of whatever. This actually ends up working out because that will take away the last act of that. We can apply weak, although it doesn't matter a ton because, yeah, the important thing is we're not taking any damage this turn. This may be the turn we freeze. I mean, every turn could be the turn we freeze. It basically, I think, comes down to when we feel the least confident. Okay, we're gonna Dead of Night. That applies weak, and we're just basically gonna hope that we evade at least like one of those. Which we did, we evaded one of those. And now we're okay for this turn, I think. Probably can transform one of those. Should have gotten out some burn there, I wasn't thinking. Forgot that we need burn. Save that for now. No point in burning this, I think. Yeah, we're taking damage here, but it's a minor amount. Not a huge fan of this combo of things. And then here we have one of my least favorite things, which is where we get the bleed. We get all of the shrivels on the bleed turn. Which is why we are probably... Okay, well, at that point, we'd like to get an evasion out. We'd like to get a powerful out. Oof. I think we're going to drop recoverable here. I think there's just not really any way around it. Okay, I would like to play this out, but I think... Okay, good. We got at least one crit there. Which means... At that point, it actually makes more sense to freeze... No, we don't need to freeze you out. You're going to just die. To bleed. And then we have enough evasion. But yeah, bleed hurts. Although now I do wish I had kept whatever, but I think I needed to play out the other thing. And then... That's actually pretty good. Means that we can't get blood this turn. Thank you. Freaking called it. Alright. I think we do that entirely because we want to be able to do that first to pop out the hidden. Okay. Kind of hoping to see whatever this turn. I actually do want to do... If I do this, it pulls me out of hidden, but it gives me 3 temporary... I actually could have done that first, though then I wouldn't have guaranteed crits. Oh, I would have because of the ambush. Well, worth it. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Sure. We can afford to play these out. Absolutely, we are fine leaving hidden. Somehow we haven't gotten Meditate out yet, which is a little unfortunate. That means there's no point playing whatever, because we won't be able to keep mana. There's the Meditate. Okay, we can guarantee we draw into this, which we actually wanted to do, because then we can devour it. Devoured. And we now have also even more whatchamacallit. A completely reasonable thing. Honestly, worth it. Screw you, you don't get another turn. And yeah, building into evasion ended up working. And then our other choices, I guess, paid off pretty well, I would say. Okay. And we can hit it again because we can. And yeah, the purity, absolutely worth it because it is has stopped a lot of stuff that we didn't want to deal with. Alright, Opportunist is up. Need to be careful with that. That's great. That's what I was hoping to see. Can't play that because it'll trip Opportunist. No hidden for you. I guess that shield was useless because there's no way that we get through. Whatever. Boop. Give me a second. Getting a screenshot. Strictly necessary that I do that. And we can't tend hidden because there's no burn, but seems okay. Thinking is hard. That's why you play Quickplay sometimes. Also, you take Strenuous Vigor, which is just you win. Like, Strenuous Vigor plus Spyglass, completely fair, totally balanced, nothing unreasonable. And that's it for this video. I will see you next time. Toodles.